the match that changed Ronaldo forever. In the early months of the 2003-2004 season, Cristiano Ronaldo was still trying to find his place at Manchester United, a club where history, pressure, and expectation lived in every corner of Old Trafford. He had arrived with excitement and curiosity, but very quickly learned that English football was a different world, one that demanded not only talent, but strength, resilience, and immediate results. Ronaldo showed flashes of brilliance in his first appearances, moments where his speed and technique lit up the pitch, but those moments were often followed by frustration, criticism, and impatience from the stands. Some fans admired his confidence, while others questioned whether he was too flashy, too lightweight, and too inexperienced for the Premier League. The number 7 shirt only amplified those doubts, turning every mistake into a talking point. Inside the dressing room, Ronaldo felt the tension, even if no one spoke about it directly. He knew he was being watched, evaluated, and judged not just as a young talent, but as the player chosen to carry one of the most iconic numbers in football. Every training session felt like an exam, every match like a verdict. He worked hard, but the pressure followed him everywhere, especially in matches against physical teams who targeted him early and aggressively. Then came a seemingly ordinary fixture in September 2003, a home game against Bolton Wanderers. It was not a glamorous opponent, not a night under the European lights, but Sir Alex Ferguson understood something important. Bolton represented everything that critics believed Ronaldo would struggle against: physicality, discipline, and relentless pressure. For Ronaldo, this match was more than just another league game. Without realizing it fully, he was stepping into a moment that would quietly change the direction of his career. From the opening minutes, Bolton made their intentions clear. They pressed high, challenged every touch, and showed no mercy in their tackles. Ronaldo barely had time to settle before feeling the physicality of English football crash into him again. Sharp challenges reminding him that flair alone would not be enough on this stage. Early in the match, he lost possession under pressure, and familiar murmurs rippled through the crowd, echoes of doubt he had heard before. For a brief moment, Ronaldo felt the weight return, that instinct to play safe, to avoid risk, to protect himself from criticism. But something inside him resisted that urge. Instead of hiding, he asked for the ball again, drifting wide to isolate defenders, trusting his instincts even when mistakes followed. Each challenge he absorbed seemed to strengthen his resolve, turning frustration into focus. As the game progressed, Ronaldo's confidence began to grow visibly. His touches became cleaner, his movements sharper, and his decisions more decisive. He started choosing the right moments to dribble and the right moments to pass, understanding that impact mattered more than spectacle. The crowd sensed the shift, and the atmosphere slowly changed, anticipation replacing skepticism with every run he made down the flank. Then came the defining moment. Ronaldo found space just outside the penalty area, took a controlled touch, and struck the ball with calm precision. As it flew past the goalkeeper and into the net, Old Trafford erupted. It was not just a goal, it was release, proof that belief could survive pressure, and that a young player could rise when challenged rather than retreat. After that goal, Ronaldo's entire presence on the pitch changed. The hesitation disappeared, replaced by confidence and authority. He played with freedom, but also with discipline, tracking back, making intelligent runs, and showing a maturity that critics had questioned only weeks earlier. The number 7 shirt no longer looked heavy on his back. It looked natural. Sir Alex Ferguson watched from the touchline with quiet satisfaction. He never doubted Ronaldo's ability, but this performance confirmed something deeper: the mentality to respond when the challenge was greatest. Bolton continued to fight, but Ronaldo remained central to United's attacking rhythm, constantly involved, constantly threatening. Each successful action seemed to reinforce his belief that he belonged at this level. When the final whistle blew, the applause felt different. It was not just appreciation for a goal, but recognition of growth, of resilience, of a young player beginning to justify the faith placed in him. Ronaldo walked off the pitch exhausted, but internally calm, aware that he had passed an important test, even if he could not fully articulate it yet. That night, as he sat quietly reflecting on the match, Ronaldo realized something fundamental had shifted. He was no longer just surviving English football. He was starting to impose himself on it. The doubts hadn't vanished, but they had been answered, at least for one crucial afternoon. Years later, when Cristiano Ronaldo looked back on his early days at Manchester United, the match against Bolton remained vivid in his memory, not because it was the most spectacular performance of his career, but because it marked a turning point in how he saw himself. It was the day he understood that physicality, pressure, and criticism were not barriers, but challenges meant to be confronted head-on. The goal he scored mattered, but the mindset he displayed mattered more than ever. He learned that greatness in football is built not only on talent, but on courage, persistence, and the willingness to respond when doubts are loudest. From that moment on, Ronaldo trained with greater intensity, played with greater conviction, and trusted that his place at Manchester United was something he could earn through resilience as much as brilliance. For Sir Alex Ferguson, the match confirmed his belief that Ronaldo was more than a showman. He was a competitor, someone capable of growing stronger through adversity. That belief shaped the way the club challenged him, supported him, and demanded more from him in the seasons that followed. The match against Bolton didn't turn Ronaldo into a legend overnight, but it changed the direction of his journey. It was the moment when promise began to turn into certainty, when doubt started to give way to belief, and a young player wearing number 7 took a decisive step towards becoming the footballer the world would eventually know.